Hello again guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are in the default Cessna 172, attempting the Nanwalek landing challenge and attempting to get once again onto the top 100 of the global leaderboard. In my opinion, this is definitely one of the more enjoyable landing challenges. I enjoy flying the default Cessna 172 in the sim, and the approach and runway at Nanwalek really make for an interesting arrival. Anyway, as always, I do hope you enjoyed the video guys. Now let's begin our landing attempt. So welcome back to the cockpit of the Cessna 172. As you can see, we're doing just below 80 knots and around 750 feet at the moment. Anyway, we'll start our descent now, so we'll come back on the power and we'll begin a descent of around 500 feet a minute. It's helpful to get nice and low on this particular approach, as there's not much room on final to manoeuvre the aircraft, so the lower we can be on downwind and base, the easier you'll find the landing. Continuing on our downwind for now, you can just see the landing zone off on the left. You'll notice later on the landing zone not actually located in the centre of the runway, so we will have to account for that. Now we'll take a stage of flap. And we'll take another stage of flap. So starting our turn onto base. Aiming straight at the hills for now. We'll want to hug the hills as closely as possible. That'll give us as much room as we can get to turn onto final and manoeuvre the aircraft for the landing. We'll keep the aircraft speed around 55 knots on base. That'll give us a little bit of margin for any gusting conditions. And we're actually going to stick with flaps 20 for the landing. You can see with the gusts there, the speed getting very low, just above the stall speed. So turning on final. Slightly to the left of the centre line, so correcting that, aiming for the touchdown zone. Flaring the aircraft. Landing slightly long, there's touchdown. We'll let the aircraft drift to the right. And the wind wanting to take us too far to the right there, so a bootful of left rudder and bringing the aircraft to a stop. So all in all, that was good enough for 1.21 million points, which at the time of recording put us at number 79 on the leaderboard. Anyway, overall quite a bit of room for improvement on that landing. We landed about 80 feet long. For the landing smoothness, that was okay, 68 feet a minute, and it was the ground roll which really let the score down there, 29 feet off the centre line. With this challenge it's a little bit tricky as it's not really clear what the ground roll is based on. It's certainly not based on the runway centre line, as if you follow that you'll get an even worse score. As usual, I presume it's based on the touchdown zone arrow, which I did try my best to follow, but that's always a little bit vague. Anyway guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. If you have any comments or questions for me, please leave them down in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. But for now, thanks very much, and I'll see you all again soon.